Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Rush Maniac. It's your boy back with a thing, and he has a fever of 101 degrees and etc. And today we're going to be doing a tips and tricks video. I got a person here to join me today, and his name is Killer El Cobradoro. And today I'm going to tell you tips and tricks on how to get better in Rainbow Six Siege, or if you're a new player and stuff like that, etc., etc. And say you're a newcomer, right? And you just get 25,000 renown, lurching off of good players in casual, and gaining the stuff. And your aim is pretty trash, and you don't know how to improve it. And you're thinking about getting an operator with the 25,000 Reno you got. The person that I'd most recommend is Finka, because without, like, this is normal operators, so you get the point, right? It's a really long, not so straight line of recoil. You use one of your Finka charges. Look at the difference. Finka, no Finka. And that's why you can improve your aim way better than usual. And another thing is, when you go into, when you're trying to improve your aim, go into Lone Wolf, normal, if you don't trust yourself to go on hard, or hard, Lone Wolf, Terrorist Hunt, and try only going for headshots only. Another thing is, I see people usually lean out a lot like this when they're coming around a thing, and my fellow teammate is gonna kill me when I'm ready. So people would, peek like that, right? Like, bah! And you can see them, right? And there's a thing called quick peeking, is where you lean the opposite direction and then just pow, right? See how it's close to his head?
15 seconds remaining.
And so I'm gonna lean like this. You can go ahead and kill me when you see my elbow. And that right there is why you don't want to peek like that. This is his perspective. He saw me before I saw him, right? And that's why you don't want to peek like that whenever you're coming around a doorway and you see an enemy. Alright guys, I see a lot of new players and some really good players do this a whole lot. They reinforce walls that they should not reinforce. Say, okay, how's it going? Say you're playing whatever, like, and you're gonna stay in this room. You're gonna hunker down here, watch people come from here, or stairs, right? I see people like all the time go like that, right? And watch people that come upstairs, and watch people come from that door. I see people sometimes do this. I have no idea why they do that. Because you can't get up here from this, from that side, unless if you do that and you run, right? Hold on. These. I see people, like, I've seen literally a pro player reinforce that. I don't remember who it was. And I don't know why they would do that, because you can't breach this window one bit, because there's not a bars across it, right? And who's just going to break that to enter in and say there's a thermite or Habana and you place your thing on there? Like, say you're a sledge, right? Or like you got a breach charge. And I'm hunkering down in this room, right? And I reinforce that. Would you come and break that if that was reinforced? No? Right. You would come through one of these walls. Or a doorway. You wouldn't... I unplugged my mic. You wouldn't come through this area. And I've seen people reinforce this wall. And Yeah, it's sometimes a good thing if like you're roaming around here. And one acceptable thing is if you're going to reinforce this and this, if you're going to be hunkering down here, right? And you want to get some intel on your Kavera, and you see a person, right? Pretend I'm Kavera. And you see a person, you go, bop, bop, and knock them and go for the interrogation. That's another good thing. That's the only acceptable, I can't pronounce that, acceptable thing to do, or time to reinforce these walls. I don't know why people do it though when they're not even gonna hunker down. I'm sorry, I had to kill your drone, baby. Oh, you were lucky. Alright. Attacking numero 2, or dos, droning. Now you see people go Twitch all the time, right? They rush in, they only shoot the enemy with their Twitch drones, and say they have a doc on their team. They're gonna get healed up if you hit them all 5 times. If you shoot them all 5 times, but the thing is they're gonna go back up to 90 with one stim shot. Say, like, hey, I hear a person and run the team, right? And I'm gonna go find the objective. And the person, okay, Mazi. Boom. And then after that, I want to go over here and bring my drone back to where I'm spawning so you can pick it up. See, I spawned APC, so I'm going to bring it as close to APC as I possibly can. And I just realized you can't go that way. Oh, jeez. And say you're close to bringing your drone back, but you don't want to go searching for it. You're just going to go like that, and then bada bing, bada boom. I see lots of people not save their drones, not pick it back up. They just leave it there to die. And one good thing to like Twitch mains out there, that just leave the drone in there, even though they still have a couple shots left, like in the main objective, is pretty stupid because, like, say I have 3 things left because yeah, you only placed down 2 ADSs, and that's still a really useful drone, even when you don't have it. Say you're just a normal drone and you jump, right? And you want to get into a sneaky spot. That's a good, another good use. And one other thing I see people do a lot is just not drone around. They're not gathering intel. Say I hear footsteps above, right? And I just like peek out and he's waiting for me, right? Because you know he hears me stomping around down here, right? And he's gonna shoot me immediately from any direction. So say you're just entering this room, right? And no one knows you're here yet. You break this vase or vase, however you guys want to pronounce it. Sweet. You're gonna start on your drone, go down into the drone mode, and you just want to gather intel and information for your teammates, and also shoot out cameras that people are gonna spot you with. Like you could say kitchen is clear and dining room is clear, right? And then you go upstairs, right? Sorry, I have a lot of things wrong with me. I'm pretty sick. They say, oh, upper hallway is clear, right? Master bedroom is where hostage is and Mozzie is. And then say I'm not careful with my drone, and he shoots it or captures it. Go ahead. Oh no, damn it, he got my drone, right? It's not the end of the world because you got another one. And now that you know where he's at, you can just be ready for him. You remember he was main entrance, he's probably taking cover like over here, right? Or is it here? Because lots of people do that and they're trying to take cover. So all you gotta do is just oh yeah, you gotta also hit that. I don't know why. That's an Easter egg. And holy shit, he's here and he's joining and doesn't realize it. Pop, right? You gathered information from using your drones. And you're using your map knowledge and what you know from experience to get the round 1 or the game 1. Depends on what round you're on in ranked or casual. In this case, we're in a 1v1, just so I can do this video. I see a lot of new players, like they're so sneaky when they're laying down. You see how this is a smashed thing of glass? It's really loud. It's same when I'm crouching. I can slow walk when I'm crouched, not when I'm laying down. Like it's really loud, and people can hear you, so they know you're laying down, and they just automatically know to shoot you. So my teammate's just gonna run up here, and I'm gonna be crawling right on the floor, and he's just gonna shoot me. You don't really get time to adjust, because if a person's running or crouched, right, they just get to kill you right away. And I don't know why people do it. Yeah, it's a beginner mistake, but when I first started this game, I never did that, because that was just like not the thing to do. I came from Call of Duty, man. You should never really lay down unless you're trying to ninja defuse. Something I see also like a lot of people do, like some pro players, like what's that guy's name? I can't think of it. He's on G2 or however I forgot what it's called. That team is that they want to pick a fast operator, right? And like rush in there. That's something that you don't want to do necessarily. You don't want to just rush in there. And I've seen people not gather information, and like they don't even drone. They depend on their teammates to find everything, and they're not even going to pick up the drone. They're just gonna rush right in there, right? And people don't know about spawn peaks, a lot of other things. Like, I just booked on the store, right? And you just run in, and and Mr. Mozzie could hear me, or Mosey, or however you guys want to pronounce it, and I'm running up, and he could hear that, and crap, what I'm gonna do? He gets to jump on me, because when you're mid-run, and you try to throw up your sights, it takes forever, and yeah, I've done that too before, and I hate it, right? It's the worst thing that you can have happen to you, and I don't understand why people do it. We're gonna talk about like aiming and what to do and what not to do. Alright, this is strafing back and forth, right and right and left. You can strafe back and forth, like all around. Do a circle. You necessarily don't have to, adjust if a person's standing or crouching. But say a person like ducked right here where you can't see them, and you're just strafing back and forth, expecting a person just to run up the stairs like that, right? They get like without using your right stick. We're gonna use a drone for example. Say I'm like this. He comes up the stairs. I would be dead. Say I'm not using my right joystick. So if I go like that, right, and like it's a lot quicker and snappier. Here I'll start from up here, right? I'm like quickly snapping onto it, right? Making small adjustments. There it is. Like say I'm strafing back and forth, right? And he's right there, and I'm expecting a person just to be standing up, right? Well, he is standing up, or is he crouched? I don't know. And I'm expecting a person like to run up those stairs right away. I'm not gonna have time to adjust, and that bullet just goes over his head. So if I'm not using my stick, I can't shoot him. If I'm using my right, I can quickly just snap onto his head or his chest. So I'm gonna start up here, right? Or there's a thing called quick peeking. It's where you V in the opposite direction, kind of like what not to do, like how to like go like that. But if you just go like that, it's like a quick peek. It's a lot harder to hit the person's it's a lot harder for the enemy to hit your head. And if you just go like this, like just keep constantly moving, like strafing back and forth all around, right? It's way harder for a person to hit your head. And personally, I'm gonna tell you my settings for what I play on. And I usually keep my vertical like way lower. Like this is what I give a good range, 30 to 40 for your vertical sensitivity. And why I say that is because you don't want to be like, okay, here, let me give you an example. See, I have this like really high, like my horizontal, right? My horizontal is 90 out of 100. See, I have this on 100, right? And it's gonna be way harder to control my recoil. So if I'm just like trying to like snap onto his head, right? It's a lot harder to make those small adjustments. Like striking back and forth, right? Like, see how hard that is to find his head, right? I'm just like barely tapping my stick. I don't know why anyone want to run like that. It's like the dumbest thing you could possibly do. That's why you want to keep it way lower so you can A, control your recoil a lot better. B, to I can't see
Down to
because
15 seconds.
yeah. You can go ahead and kill me so we can get it on to
10
another round.
seconds to go.
And I personally find it for your horizontal to be anywhere from 50 to 80. That's a good thing. Yeah, I run it a lot higher. That's because that's my personal favorite. And left stick dead zone and right stick dead zone. I like to keep my left stick dead zone a lot, like all the way back and a lot lighter, for reasons as in for strafing. Like, you want to get up and move a lot. Say I'm laying down because I'm droning, right? And I'm like hiding in a corner, right? And you hear someone coming up behind you, and you're not ready for them, and you want to just without holding circle, just stand back up. You just want to immediately run. You get up a lot quicker, and you're running a lot quicker, so you don't have to press it a whole lot harder. And for right stick, I like keeping it a lot heavier, so to detect your movement, because those adjustments, you want to make small adjustments when you're strafing left and right, so you can get a lot better at aiming, and etc, etc, etc. And so I hope you guys can learn a lot of stuff from this video. Leave a comment down below if this video helped you improve in Rainbow Six Siege. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.